Oh boy, emergency live stream. Do me a favor, smash that like button. Welcome back to Simp Seminars. Now, I just had a phone call in the middle of my cryptocurrency stream, and this is a perfect topic for the day. Hope you guys enjoy this kind of content. Like I said, smash the like button before we get started. Give you guys a few seconds to get in here before I start the topic. But it looks like we have quite a few people in here, 7 people in here already. We have Sacco Hunt. We have Sinue, Renaissance Kinetics. We have Bree, Racket Club. What's up, babies? Roberts, Awesome. And yeah, that's what we have. Okay, let's talk about it. Beta male orbiters and your girlfriend having a lot of guy friends. Now, this is a tale as old as time. I dated a girl in my early 20s that had the same issue where she had a lot of guy friends, but I also knew that she fucked a lot of those guy friends. Now, does that mean every woman's going to do that? Absolutely not. All women, they're the same, but they're not, right? They're similar, but they're different. Here's the thing about beta male orbiters, guys. What are beta male orbiters? Beta male orbiters are the guys who take the friend zone route, who pretend that they want to be friends with. They think that being friends with a woman for an extended period of time is going to make her slowly fall in love with you over time, right? Because that's the archetype you see in movies. What is the typical archetype you see, the dynamic in movies? What's the tale as old as time? It's the nerdy guy, we'll say his name is Jason, who likes Jessica. But Jessica is a cheerleader, and Jessica likes Chad, who's the captain of the football team. He has a black Mustang. He's a leader, right? Now, Chad's kind of a dick to her. He's kind of an asshole. Maybe he breaks her heart every now and then, but she really loves Chad. Jason, through years, over time, will write her messages and send her letters and show up to her house at 3 a.m. with a boombox and, go the nice guy, friendly route to try to win her over. And in the movies, it always works out. But in real life, that shit will get you a restraining order. It's creepy. It's inauthentic. So what should you do? Well, what you should do if you like someone, if you like someone romantically and you think of them more than just a friend, don't pretend to be their friend because it's inauthentic. It's not a real friendship because you want more than that, right? Now, some women know that some guys want to fuck them. Some are oblivious. Some think the guys genuinely want to be their friend. But as they get older, women know, especially if they're hot, that most guys want to put their wiener in them, right? Unfortunately, some women do value that attention. Let's go back a little bit. But if you like a woman, right? If you're a guy and you really like someone, right? You just have to make your intentions clear. Say, hey, ask her out for a date. And if she says no, because women who like you will go on a date with you. There's no fucking mysterious thing. It's not a fucking movie. You don't spend 10 years trying to win someone over being their friend and she miraculously falls in love with you. Yeah, it works out sometimes in some rare cases, right? But most of the time, that's not how shit works, right? You need to make your intentions known right away. Hey, so-and-so. Hey, Jessica, would you like to get together for a drink Friday? She says no, that she doesn't like you, then you can move on with your life, right? But if she says yes, well, then hey, man, she likes me, right? Either way, you save yourself time and you don't look like a pussy. Because here's the thing. Women know a lot of time when you like them, right? And if you don't act on it and you pretend to be their friends, they just assume that you're too much of a chicken shit to go for what you want. So she'll keep fucking Chad, right? Now, some women do, even later on in life, they have a bunch of guy friends. Now, it's not always a two-way street. What do I mean? It's a one-way street. She would never have sex with them because they're beta male orbiters and they don't have the fucking courage. But given the opportunity, they would have sex with her. They would, right? They would, because that's the way they do it, right? They pretend to be friends. They never get to making a date, and then and then they're hoping for one day she's in a vulnerable position. Maybe her boyfriend fucking cheated on her or something like that. Then they could go ahead and supposedly get with her. Now, the interesting part is, as you get older, women who respect their man and their boyfriend don't do those sorts of things. Women who respect their relationship don't go on one-on-one dates or hangout sessions with guys at nighttime to get a drink. Women who respect their men don't let guys who want to fuck them sleep over. Why? Because they would disrespect their relationship. Healthy women don't do that. Some women belong to the streets and they like the attention. They want guys. They want that attention, that validation all the time. Or maybe they just want someone to be able to move over to just in case their current relationship doesn't work out. They get the monkey branch, right? But women who respect your relationship wouldn't do things like that. And here's the gaslighting. Someone will be like, he's just a friend. He's just a friend. We go way back. Yeah. How about that? Let's test something out. How about this? Let's get your phone. Let's text him right now. Hey, I have feelings for you. You want to come over tonight? Let's go on a date. I guarantee you, most of the time, those same guys will say, yeah, let's do it. So women who keep a lot of guy friends around for validation are insecure, and they know what they're doing. And to sit there and tell your man, oh, he's just a friend, why are you acting jealous, is gaslighting. It's different when you're going on a work meeting and you have to be around guys. It's different when you have a business partner that's a guy. It's different when you have an old guy friend that got out of a relationship and maybe he's feeling sad and he wants to go on a hike with you or something like that. Fine, right? But if you know these guys want to have sex with you and want something more than just friends, and you know that you don't want to have sex with them, and you keep them around in the name of friendship, and it's messing with your relationship, you know what you're doing. And you, ma'am, belong to the fucking streets. So my boy called me and asked me about the situation. He's kind of going through it because his girlfriend's hot and he's a good dude. It's just that she's one of these chicks who is just like inviting all this male attention. It's like, dude, why are you inviting all this male attention to your life? Like, if you have a man you love, you wouldn't do that, right? How many healthy... It's like... Yeah, let me hang out with my friend that wanted to fuck me from 10 years ago and catch up, have some drinks. No. You know what I mean? No. It sucks because this is the reason you date for extended period of times. Because if you're dating for a long time, right? 2, 3, 4, maybe 2, 3 months, right? These things will pop up. You will see maybe when you add her on Instagram, oh, she has a lot of guy friends. And you will see that maybe she has a lot of guys blowing up her phone. You will see that, oh, every fucking Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday night, she's hanging out with these same guys. Like, oh, she has a lot of guy friends. Oh, she keeps a lot of men around that want to fuck her. Oh, she needs validation 24/7. Now, women will test you, right? If you act like a jealous asshole and you're mad about every single guy unreasonably coming into her life, because here's the thing. Women are going to have to work with guy friends. They're going to have to be involved with guy friends. If you have a hot woman, literally every guy is going to want to bang your wife, but it's what she does with it. Does she invite that attention, or does she say, oh, no, I can't hang out. Sorry, I'm actually going to hang out. I'm going to watch a movie with my boyfriend. Or no, sorry, that'd be inappropriate for my relationship to go out, one-on-one with you or something like that. Or does she do those things? How many times have you guys... I have many times hitting on a woman or trying to get at a woman, and she says, yeah, me and my boyfriend do this thing, which implies I have a boyfriend, right? So women who like you or love you and respect your relationship will do that, And even if she does feel attraction for a guy, say for this example, say you're in a relationship that's just been failing, right? And your girlfriend or your wife is falling out of love with you slowly over time. And maybe her coworker is, for some reason, she's just attracted to him. A person who has integrity, who cares, just who has good character, is going to get rid of the current situation before they act on anything with that romantic interest, which means they will break up with you or hit you with divorce papers and then act on those feelings. They're not going to fuck around with this person and then divorce you and then immediately move to that person because they've been fucking them for a while, right? That's not the way things work. I know a lot of people operate like that because why? It's hard to be alone. No one likes to be alone, right? But in this scenario, as a fucking, as a chick, you don't hang around a bunch of guys who want to plow you. It's disrespectful to your relationship. It's disrespectful for your man. And for you to sit there and be like, oh, they're just friends. Why are you being so insecure? It's like you're gaslighting. That's gaslighting to the max, right? So that's just my 2 cents about it. That's just my 2 cents. Look at women like attention. They do. And men will give it to them for free. They'll do that sort of thing. You know what I mean? And that's my 2 cents on that. Let me answer some of your questions. We are chatty today. We almost got 20 people in here. Holy shit. Let's go. Yes, like the stream. Let's see. Robert says, back in the day, this drama never existed. I mean, I'm sure back in the day, this drama existed, right? What's up, Crypto Shop? How you doing? Oh, thank you, Proof of Means. I sent you links, bro. I sent you links. We have Hitch on our hands. This is something I've been studying for years, and I wanted to be a marriage counselor. I never actually went to grad school. I registered for classes, then I dropped out. Renaissance says, what if your girl has alpha orbiters with intense gravity, says goodbye to your girl, not yours anymore? Well, here's the thing. First of all, if people are going to cheat, they're going to cheat. There's nothing you could do about it. All you could do is just give people enough space. Like, give them enough rope to hang themselves, because you want to find out sooner than later if they have integrity, men and women, right? You want to find out sooner than later so you have less of an investment in that relationship. Say you get married or something like that. If people are going to cheat, they're going to cheat. They're just gonna, right? You can't really stop them, right? You just have to look for clues, and have a relationship where you're not too controlling and too like jealous of every single thing, because when you're like that, people hide things from you. But if you're open, you let people come and go as they please, obviously respecting your relationship in the process, they're going to tell on themselves. Like, I went out last night with someone and I made out with this guy. And at that point, you don't scream and yell. Maybe you're sad, but you say, you know what? I can't be with you in an exclusive relationship. You're better as friends with benefits, because if I'm going to spend the rest of my life with a woman, I can't be sleeping with one eye open. I want someone with integrity, and that'll hurt them more than anything. But if there's like a really Chad alpha guy and that she works with, maybe the CEO or something like that, and she works at a company where her boss is like some fucking big dick executive, it's like, dude, you'd be surprised on how many men have a lot of power and status who are pussies around women. It's insane. They turn a little jellyfish, right? They do. They turn a little jellyfish. I haven't met any woman in my life on this planet that I turn to a jellyfish. I just don't. I always have open posture. I never get all weird and nervous and stuff like that. I mean, Jake will tell you, all the boys will tell you when we go out, it's like, I don't care. I mean, look, do I think I'm like fucking Usher or fucking, absolutely not. I'm nowhere near those guys, right? Those guys have way more status than me, but I know how to act around women, and women don't intimidate me. You know what I mean? I don't turn into a little jellyfish. Like these big fucking masculine bodybuilders and football players, once they get a woman in the fucking vicinity, they're just like, like, let's see. Yeah. ASMR fan says, I don't date in my inner circle. My guy friends are like my brothers. I'd barf. Exactly, ASMR. Exactly. And I'm sure those guys don't want to fuck you. And I'm sure you don't you don't go on like little dates with them and have them sleep over while your husband's gone. It's just, that's inappropriate, Awandi said, Rodney, a chick just hit me up. We ended up talking about sex. She told the guy she's seeing can't cope with her in bed. Is she hitting on me? Either that or she wants attention. The only way to know if a woman is really into you or not, because here's the thing. A lot of women will lead you on and talk about risque topics like that, but they just want attention, because maybe she's getting something from her current relationship that she's missing, and she's getting that from you. So first of all, look, if you're looking for trouble right here. If you're talking to a chick who has a boyfriend, a lot of these situations end up bad. This motherfucker can come to your place and shoot you in the fucking dome. People are crazy. So if you're playing with fire, you could get burnt, right? Just keep in mind, if you're ripping off somebody's girl, you could get burnt. But the only for sure way to know she's into you is you ask her out to get together for a drink, or just ask her out, right? That's the only way you really know. If she likes you, she will say yes. If she's fucking around, she'll make excuses and she'll keep hitting you up. A lot of women want a free attention. A lot of women are bored. They want somebody to talk to. They maybe their boyfriend's fucking them, but he's not talking to them, or whatever the case may be. But those are beta male orbiters. Keep your attention strictly dickly. That's what they could say. I think alpha male strategy. Someone said that, strictly dickly. Let's have the drinks. Then if it's serious or not. If she cheats, bounce. That's not very hard. I guess I don't understand. No, you don't let your wife go out one-on-one with a guy who wants to fuck her. Adult couples that respect the relationship don't have dates with the opposite sex. That's just not how that works. That's the thing, Ozim. Does she like him or love him? It doesn't matter. If she belongs to the streets sometimes, it doesn't matter. Not that long. Renaissance says, Roddy, an alpha will win a woman over, married or not, if he pursues, if she might be able to blow an alpha off at random. But if you got an alphas at work, the gym things can change. I mean, maybe, because there's many different aspects in your life that you could be good at and bad in other places. It's like the best you can do is be your best self. Show up as the best man you can be. And there are going to be hotter and more attractive men than you. And just like there's going to be hotter and more attractive women than her. But the idea of monogamy and exclusive relationship is that you guys agreed, right? You guys agreed that that's what it's going to be, right? So if there's some fucking Chad Thundercock at work, right? That's just like the ultimate alpha male. I guess you say whatever standards you say, right? Maybe He goes after what he wants in life. He's a leader. He pursues his mission and purpose in life. He doesn't put women on a pedestal. Takes care of his body. Great finances. He's an alpha male in every area, and you're just this pleb. Well, then maybe you got to check your own game. But a woman with integrity is not going to fuck that guy and stay with you. You know, she's gonna acknowledge the attraction. You know what I mean? And then she's gonna move on, right? Yeah, it's just yeah, exactly. He will take the nice friend. It's because look at if you're a woman and you know this guy wants to fuck you, why are you hanging around with them? It doesn't matter how long you go back. You have a boyfriend. Why are you putting yourself in that position with a guy you're leading him on? It's like why? Amos Lee has a song called "Keep It Loose, Keep It Tight." It's all about happy balancing, holding on to hold up. Exactly. Yeah, you got to. Okay, so the quote is you got to you got to love in such a way that the person you love feels free. You have to let people come to you at your own pace. Now, this is an issue that a lot of guys get into, and I did this too when I first started dating. Right? Is we you want things faster than they should come. Women fall in love slowly over time because they're not purely physical creatures like us. Yes, there are women that'll meet a guy out and fuck him, and not have feelings for, especially in today's day and age. Yes, that you can meet a woman out, you have sex, and that's it, right? But if you want a woman to fall in love, it takes time. You have to let her come to you at her own pace. Like let her come to you at her own pace, right? People try to like make things happen and covet people and just too much. Jalen says, right, my best friend is that way with his girl, dragging him down, but he just puts up with it, doesn't put his foot down. And see, here's the thing. In today's day and age, like modern day feminism isn't about equal rights. It's about dominating the opposite sex. And unfortunately, a lot of guys subscribe to this stupid beta fucking mentality where they feel like that the woman should wear the pants in the relationship and they shouldn't be leaders. What women respond to and what they want is two totally different things. They want a man who is a leader, who's decisive. You don't have to be some fucking 260-pound fucking linebacker making $300,000 a year driving a Ferrari. It's like you just got to act like a goddamn man. And how do you do that? By not being a spineless pleaser. So when your woman treats you like shit, you say, "Excuse me, I'm not going to put up with that. Don't talk to me like that. You know, I'm not a child. If you want to talk to me like an adult, that's fine. But if you're going to yell at me like a child, you can go cool off, come back to me. We could talk. We could talk it out like grown-ups. You got to put your fucking foot down. You know." My girl is 50, motivated as hell, a bit crazy. We've been together for a year, so we both know each other. You never let that happen. Got to stick it. You got to stick up for yourself, bro. Someone I knew back years ago engaged. Alpha kept pursuing her, and she fell for the guy. Won her over. Someone I knew a few years ago was engaged. This one alpha kept pursuing her, and she fell for that. Well, she was never in love with that guy. She was never hers in the first place. I was like, are we talking about marriage or a fling? I thought this was a fling. That's why I said like that. Like, no, they're in an exclusive relationship. It's not a fling. They're in an exclusive relationship. They're boyfriend and girlfriend. At the end of the day, it's all about you. I have my dog and myself, no kids. I could leave anytime to anywhere. I feel that scares women off the ability to jet. Well, it's not about like it's not about threatening to leave the relationship or end the relationship at all times. It's just knowing that I would be okay without you and I have options. Why do you have options? It's you don't say that, it's just implied. Why? Because you take care of yourself. You're in decent shape. Why? Because your finances are on point, right? Why? You have good style, you have something that you're chasing, you have a mission and purpose in life. And like Jordan Peterson says, you're attractive to many women, but you choose one woman. Exactly. Yeah. No. This is not okay, guys. This is not some Okay, so here's the thing. If you're casually dating a woman and you're not exclusive yet, she could do whatever the hell she wants, and you could do whatever the hell you want. If you're dating someone and you're just casually, hooking up, and there's been no talks of exclusivity, right? There's no, hey, what are we kind of talk. Well, then she's allowed to do what she wants. You have no control over that, and so are you. Right? When it's exclusive, then that stuff becomes inappropriate, right? Now, if you're just dating and you notice she has a bunch of guys around here, right? And the truth is, most women, especially beautiful women, have a lot of guys that they're dating at once. Maybe they're not having sex with those guys, but they're definitely getting attention from those guys, right? That's different. That's different. That's a different scenario. But if you're exclusive in a exclusive monogamous relationship, it is inappropriate for her to be hanging out with guys that want to fuck her. Sometimes a song people don't listen to, but for the sake of a friend tolerates it, but eventually she will be less tolerant. Sometimes a song people don't listen to, but for the sake of a friend tolerates it, but eventually. Well, the thing is, like, here's the thing, dude. Like, people, the divorce rate's 50%. Like, I've been through divorce. Like, the truth is monogamy the right way? Who knows? Because out of all the married couples that are still together, how many have sex on a regular basis? Like the statistics say that a healthy amount is 2 to 3 times a week. So that's roughly what, 8 to 12 times a month, right? How many people still have sex? How many people still date and court each other, right? The romantic spark, the infatuation is always going to die down after the first, like, what, 6 months to a year of a relationship, or maybe even sooner than that. Like, that goes away. And when you build together, when you have kids and mortgages and assets together, it's not all about just infatuation and simple pleasures and, you know, teen spirit, you could say. It's about like a partnership. It's about like having clear goals and clear rules on who does what, who manages what, who keeps the house in order, who is in charge of bills, and you know what I mean. It's about that, but you still have to sprinkle in romanticism, or whatever, romance, excuse me. You still have to sprinkle in romance. You're still supposed to date and court your wife. You're still supposed to get a babysitter for the kids. You're still supposed to have sex. You're still supposed to spice up your relationship. That's what you're supposed to do. It's like men were so goal oriented, and we're the leaders. The masculine energy is the leader. We take responsibility for everything that happens in our relationship. We think that once we get to the big dance, which is an exclusive relationship or a marriage, we're done. Where on the contrary, you're supposed to keep doing what got you to the big dance. It's the same thing with like an NFL player or a football or a fucking basketball player. It's like, do they stop practicing and doing the things you did to get you to the NBA finals? Or do you keep doing those things? Like, you keep training, right? You never stop training. You never stop trying to get better, right? But, you know, we get caught up, get complacent. We have kids, you know, things to do and stuff. And this is why women initiate most of the divorces. It's like 80%. It's close to 80%. Why? Because women fall out of love slowly over time. And men are always shocked when it happens. That's true, Jay Linda. Yeah, some people have mortgages and responsibilities. Yeah. Awesome. That's weird as hell. Why would you not want your BF to eat dinner or lunch or go out? Like, that's not normal. Oh, you mean with like, wait, what do you mean? Yeah, she can get exclusive relationship. Yeah. My dating advice is commitment, communication, compromise, and coitus. Hey, true. Bro, Saturday streams are more of a chill streams. Well, this is a sim seminar, so, you know. I did 20 years daily sex. God, good for you. That's a lot. Dude, even my last relationship, like, sex was never an issue. Sex is never an issue in my relationship because I'm always like working out. I'm just always on one. And I don't know, the women I'm with just always want to fuck, you know, but that's good. That's what it should be. If your woman is in love with you, she's going to want to have sex with you. You know, she's going to want to have sex with you more than you most of the time. And sometimes the spirit is willing, but the body, I'm just tired. Smack that baby around a little bit, though. We get going. Janice says, I'm a sex addict, but after the honeymoon goes, it takes two people to keep it spicy, or sex is like once a month, depending on each other's schedule. You got to do more than once a month. But a man can go daily. Lifestyles plays a big part as well. Well, here's the thing. This is the way I look at it. Like, I let women come and go as they please. And honestly, after I initiate the dating, the courtship, like the two times, this is what I do. Like, if I'm meeting someone on a dating app, I ask for the number. I say, here's my number. Let's get together for a drink. If she texts me, great. I set up the date. That's my first initiation pursuing. We get together for a date. Some girls who really like you will hit you up right away. Like, hey, I had a good time on our date. I say, hey, great. I had a great time too. When are you free to get together? That's my second time in pursuing, right? Right? Or maybe first, right? Whatever, because she pursued me, right? But after that, like, if a woman doesn't reach out to me and start chasing me, then I don't want to be with her because I know her interest isn't high. One, or two, she's just super masculine and thinks everything should be like 50-50 when it comes to pursuing. It shouldn't. I'm telling you, it shouldn't. You may think it should. Society tells you it should be 50-50 when it comes to pursuing. That's not the way women like it. That's what they say they want. But ask them about the men they felt in love the most in their life. Like, those guys probably didn't care much about him, maybe, or probably not didn't care much about him, but probably indifferent, right? Like I could take it or leave it, right? So I just wait. That's the woman I want to be with, the women that pursue me. Because this is what happened. I don't ignore a woman when they pursue me if I like them, right? I say, hey, it's great to hear from you. Let's get together. I facilitate. It's like positive reinforcement, right? I facilitate them reaching out to me, right? I facilitate and you make a date, right? I know what true love is when you keep falling deeper in love as time goes by. 20 years of romance, daily life aspects keep the passion. Yeah, a Renaissance Connecticut. It's 8% of the couples that are married have that sort of relationship, something like that. It's something like that. So I had a girl I used to date, and her parents were just like that, like high school sweethearts, like always joking with each other, always doing this, always go like they were like high school. They were like a high school couple, and they were like in their 50s and 60s. It's like gross, but it's like, yeah. I would move on, wouldn't even play games, can't convince people to see. Exactly. 100% awesome. 100%. 100%. 100%. I'd move on too. The worst thing, and I've done this before, I've done this a lot actually. The worst thing you could do, the worst thing you could do is be arrogant enough in a relationship where you think you can change a person. You cannot change a person. You don't go to a relationship to complete each other. Shout out to Corey Wayne. You go, two happy whole people come into a relationship. They don't complete each other. It's two happy whole people get into a relationship together, you know? So I watch one of these talking about dating apps. I've probably met around 50 women on apps. 80% of definitely catfish pics. Yeah. Dating apps are they're hard. Like I have a bunch of matches that never go anywhere. Some do. It's, you know, it's a grind. Like if you're not ready to grind on dating apps, like it's a grind. Like in order to like be successful on this thing, you got to spend like an hour a day at least going through it, grinding and swiping and stuff like that and setting up dates. It's literally it's a grind. Very 28, Robert, 28. But still, that's old enough not to have those fucking weirdos around you. When your wife tells you years and years out, you make her laugh and keep him happy. Yeah, sometimes, you know, yeah, sometimes. I've literally met women of plenty of fish and left within 5 minutes. It's crazy. Everyone to be a little scandalous at the end of the day. Yeah, sometimes people catfish you and stuff like that. You know, I've only had one major catfish because I'm pretty good at like vetting people on the app and stuff. I usually get their Instagram or like find it or something like that because I want alternate angles. Unless like she has really good pictures. Some women have really good pictures on their Hinge or their dating apps, and you don't need to get other angles. But if you see like some shady pictures where it's just their face and stuff or like sus angles, then you know that probably hiding something. 100%, 100% awesome. People will resent you for trying to change them. Exactly. And I'm getting texts and it seems like she's just trying to make him jealous. I wish I could do like a live call with him, but I don't want to put his. I doubt any of them are watching this. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, you can't try to change people, man. Like if you agree to an exclusive relationship with someone who doesn't like working out, who doesn't like fitness dick in their mouth, just kidding, like fitness, physical fitness. Like if you meet somebody and you're trying to like make them into fitness, if they're not that before you met them, there's the high likelihood that they're not going to be like that for you because they're not genuinely into it, you know? So if you want someone who's into working out as much as you, well then find someone who's already into that, who already makes that a priority. You know, you'll drive yourself up a wall trying to change people. If you want someone who's more sexually aggressive, like an issue with me before in past relationships was I remember I would date chicks who just weren't like, I wouldn't say they weren't secure, but they didn't like they weren't confident in their sexual nature. I don't know. They weren't confident. Like they would never like initiate things or like, you know, you start it and they would just take the wheel, you know, because I've dated women who are like fucking aggressively, who are confident, who are sexy in themselves, who want to fucking just blow you, who want to give you a hand job, who just whip that shit out of your pants without you asking, you know what I mean? And you meet some girls who are just like pillow princesses, who like wants you to do everything. It's like, that's not hot, you know? to me. And I've dated girls, like shy girls, who I thought I could change them, and it's just like you can't. You can a little bit, but you got to date people who are what you want. That's why it's important to get a lot of repetitions in with dating and having sex too. Doesn't mean you have to hit everything raw, but it's important that you get repetitions. And why? Because sooner or later you're going to meet someone who's like a perfect 10 in your eyes, and you're going to have zero experience. You want to date the sevens and the eights. You want to do that. You want to date the sixes sometimes, right? You want to have sex with the six, sevens, and eights sometimes because you got to get some practice in, right? You don't have to keep them around, you know. So when you meet a 9 or a 10 and you're like, damn, she's everything I want, you've already been on a date. You've already had sex. You've already built the tension up. You know what to do on a date. You know what not to say. You know what to say. It's important to get some repetitions under your belt. That's why I always tell guys, like, just try to date. Like, stop waiting for the one. So our society literally just chills this insane thing about the one, the one. There's always the one, the one. Everybody's the one. This is the one. That's the one. It's like, guys, there is no one. Everybody has something a little bit to offer to you. Everyone has something to offer to you. You know, and you're probably not going to find every single thing you want, but you can find someone who's close to it, right? Because the truth is, most men just want one girlfriend, one good relationship, right? A lot of people don't want to, be banging 3 girls at any given moment, or have like a bunch of girls and have a rotation and go on a bunch of dates. Let me tell you guys, it is work. For the last 6-7 months, I've been going out on like date after date, like 3 times a week sometimes, just date after date after date. But this is I'm trying to do this channel for you guys and give you some experience. Um, and it's a lot of work, and it takes away from the crypto channel. It takes away from your health because you're drinking and stuff like that. It's a lot. But you got to do the work. You got to put the work in. Like, there's 2 things in our society that everybody does, but no one knows enough about. It's nutrition and relationships. Everybody does everybody eats, everybody fucks and dates, most people, but they don't know much about it, right? So dating apps feel so unnatural. The ones that stick are the ones that you never expect, like at the gas station. Well, it depends. It depends. Dating apps, it's a science. Jay Linda, get out there, Mr. J-Way. Jay says, I was with a woman for 6 years. Our baby wasn't mine after DNA test and was taking child support for me. Fuck, cost a lot of money, and my yeah, you got to be careful who you put a baby in. Put a baby in. You got to be careful. Got to be careful. Blockchain says, get out there, live your life, and you'll meet someone out who likes the shit out of you, and you have as much sex. Exactly, Blockchain Betty. Yeah, 100%. There's some. Look at the truth is, most people that think you're a perfect 10, you're not gonna like them. Most people that think you think are a perfect 10, they're not gonna like you, right? But they're gonna meet someone out there, for whatever fucking reason, she likes my gap. For whatever reason, she likes my eccentric personality. She likes my blonde mohawk. She likes my fucking thick ass thighs. Like whatever it is, I'm gonna find a woman who really does it for. I really do it for her. And if that feeling is mutual, I want to be ready. Most people you meet are gonna have okay attraction for you, right? But for whatever reason, you're gonna meet that person, and they're gonna be really interested in you. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. Proof of Meme says, Pito, I use Hinge. Do you want kids? I got someone pregnant recently. I'll put that out there. But it is no longer with us. Okay, I'll tell you guys about this little prego. This is going to probably get back to me, but I don't give a shit. You guys, I'm pretty open with my life. I got someone pregnant. I told Austin. I told Jake. And you know what? I wasn't even devastated. I was actually like, wow, all right, well, it's time to fucking go, And she kind of a younger chick, so she wanted to murk it, and she murked it. And I think it was the best for both of us. So did I want kids? I didn't know for sure. But after that news was given to me, I was like, okay, let's do it. Like I was fired up actually about it. But I was neutral, right? So there's a little secret for me. So maybe somebody will clip that and put that somewhere, but I don't care. I don't care. So that answer to my question is, yeah, I think I do. No, she was someone I was dating for a while. I'm not gonna say any names, but so I told Awesome. Awesome knew. I called him and told him. Oh no, the condom. There was no condom involved. But I know her. I've known her for a long time. So yeah, I'm an open book. I'm an open book. You guys know my life. I don't care. Here's the thing. It's like I don't. I'm a. It's like when fucking the Moon King, like the crypto nerds, were like trying to talk shit on Twitter for me doing drugs at a club. It's like in Miami. It's like, well, what the fuck you think I'm in Miami for? To fucking go pray in a church? Yeah, I'm doing drugs in a club in Miami. Duh, dummy. Duh. And the thing is, like, you guys know me. You guys know I don't care about that sort of shit. Yeah, Jay Linda. That's yeah, but I think I do want kids. I do want kids. I don't know when, but I do. She let me know. She let me know. She let me know, and then we decided. We got together and stuff like that. It was actually a crazy week. It was actually pretty emotional. I was actually pretty sad, to be honest, guys. That really hurt my soul. I got to be honest, because that relationship was kind of weird. You know, she let me know. She let me know. She let me know. I think it was better for both of us. Weren't really ready. I mean, honestly, financially and everything, I'm ready. I'm ready to rock, baby. But I don't think she was. That was never involved, the one. I'll tell you that. Let's just say she was my type. She's a very, very, very good woman. Very, very good woman. Thank God. I thought I was shooting blanks, bro. I thought I was shooting blanks for sure. Turns out your boy still got it, baby. I thought I was gonna be a dad. Yeah. Yeah. No, I was like, dude, little baby Rodney, dude. I was actually kind of fired up, to be honest. Yeah, I do want one. Yeah, I do want one. Bro, you're a savage. Yeah, I told Jake about it right away. I told Austin about it right away. I told my sister, my mom. I was like, dude, this is crazy. Because here's the thing with chicks, like they say they're gonna like have an abortion, but at the last minute they get cold feet. But she did, so she did. So hopefully I don't get any calls after this of people like talking shit. But you know, no blanks now, baby, fully loaded. She wrapped those legs around you and didn't let you. Now, I didn't want to get up. I'll tell you that. We were sleeping together for a long time before this happened, so no wonder. The funny thing is, like, right after she told me, we had sex again, and after I was like, "What did we learn here?" We learned nothing. Oh shit. Yeah. So, but now no baby Rodneys, at least not that I know of. No baby Rodneys out there in the world. No more. Whenever you are ready for that step, play date with future baby Rodney. Hey, dude, my baby's gonna be sick as fuck, bro. My baby's gonna be tight as fuck. I was actually kind of, dude. Come on now. I'm like a walking dad joke. Come on now. Block said we've been trying for a couple years. We could be trying harder though, but I don't want to consume my life with fertility shit. So we're just living our lives. Blockchain Betty. It's so when she, her ego was prego. You know, I was like, um, what is this meme? I was like, well, a lot of people have trouble having a baby. So you know, I should be lucky. Wants a girl, or it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever my child is, it's fine. I'm gonna raise them the best of my abilities, and whatever they want to do with their life. If they're a dude and they want to blow guys, if they're a chick and they want to eat veg, I support that, man. I'm gonna raise my child as best as I can. Whatever they want to do, I'm gonna facilitate that, right? Uh, I would prefer. Actually, I don't prefer anything. First of all, I don't want anybody gorilla fucking my daughter. So maybe I want a son, but either or is cool. Oh, a little boy would be tight. But like a little girl would be nice too, right? Being divorced after 20 years, Rodney, sucks, and getting into another one, you should be easier. I'm not gonna get married again. How's the test on the kids? I'm not gonna get another. I'm not gonna get married again. There's no reason to get married. What's the reason to get married? I'm not religious. I'm not. See, here the thing about California, guys, is that like it doesn't matter if I'm married or not. Like you still get in trouble if you have someone that's well, not in trouble, but you still have to support people if they're with you for an extended period of time. If someone's living with you, or in a, you can say a domestic, what do they call it, what are the fuck called, domestic relationship or domestic partnership, like like people still dude, what's going on with this video, bro? Um, people still you still have to pay people alimony and shit like that. Not alimony, but Dylan says, I'm 36, no kids, but I have a dog. Gotta get one, bro, especially one who is yours. I do want a dog, but dogs are like a 13-year commitment, and I'm not ready for any commitment, to be honest. Well, maybe. If I ever have a kid, it's definitely going to be random. Dude, my last dog, my ex took it. So, and my cats. Took all the animals. Shouldn't leave me with any, which is probably a good thing for me. Every kid is random. Fan and I never plan any of the turd burglars we got. Your children are so cute, bro. Your kids are so cute, dude. Kids are such a fucking. I'm not a religious, but they're just a blessing, bro. Kids are so cute, bro. They're little assholes, but they're a blessing, bro. Like I've had nephews and I just do not like nieces. Like I just don't like them all the time. But dude, they're like they're life forms. They're little yous. You know what I mean? Got to keep those little fuckers alive. You know. Adam, I know I want a dog, but it's a lot. Like I have trips coming up, and I'm not letting anybody babysit my puppy. Like I want to be around my puppy all the time. I want another German Shepherd. I do. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get a dog and a cat at a puppy and a kitten at the same time. I want to make sure they don't kill each other, but I'm gonna get a. I think I want a Bengal and then a small German Shepherd at the same time and get them used to each other because German Shepherds can be predatory, you know. But so that's my plan: German Shepherd and a Bengal at the same time. But I don't know when. I'm thinking maybe June or something like that. No, I'm not afraid of commitment. I just know how much work dogs are. You just don't get a dog and you're like, oh, cute, fun time. No, they shit a lot. You have to potty train them. They get sick. You have to walk them, especially if you have a German Shepherd. You got to walk that little fucker at least an hour a day. You got to work them out, right? It's cats scratch things. They bite wires. Dogs piss. They shit on the floor. Like I've had animals. Like it's a lot. It's a lot of work. It's not as easy. It's easier when you get like a rescue. It's an older dog that's trained fine, but I want something new. New. You know. So, guys, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel if you like being here. Yeah, puppy phase is a lot of work. Yeah, when I had my German Shepherd, dude, I was teaching him how to sit and everything. Sit, roll over, or no, lay down, paw. We got that good, and he was good. The only thing is that, like, leash training those little fuckers is a bitch. And once your dog, like, it's older and not trained well, it's like it's bad. It's bad. My dog and cat are cuddling as we speak. Yeah, see, I want one. See, I want to raise them together. I have 0 tattoos. No, I was thinking about getting them, but I'm like, it's actually more rare to meet a person without tattoos than with tattoos these days. So I was like, you know what? I think my tattoo phase is over. I don't want one anymore. I was gonna get a bunch of sleeves, but nah, I'm cool. I'll be different. Because a lot of people, like everybody has a tattoo now, even if it's a small one. I wanted one, but I never got one. So here's the thing that you guys should really pay attention. Pay attention to yourself. Like, do you really know yourself? That's so important. Do you really know yourself? Right? Do you know yourself? Um, that's important to understand because you have to watch yourself every day. Because there's things that I say I want to do, I don't do. Like, I'm not the type of person that's going to wake up at 5 a.m. and work out. I'm not going to. I'm not the type of person who wants who's going to get a tattoo, right? I'm not the type of person who doesn't want to do a lot of things. I watch myself. I'm not the type of type A personality that wants to work 16 hours a day. It's just not me. I'm the type of guy who wants to work maybe 6 hours a day and monetize it to the best of my abilities, chill the rest, work out a little bit, walk around my neighborhood, get some sunshine, go on a date, and like chill. That's how I want to live my life. That's just me. Some people are super type A and need to chill. Some people are too really chill and need to work a little more. But I'm the kind of person who likes a little bit of leisure. And there's no right way, there's a way. So pay attention to yourself and own it and be the best you can. Like, you know. I know what Belgian Milan Walls was. I did want a tattoo, but I'm not going to get it. It's want and needs. Exactly. What's up? How you doing, Doquan or Bernie? Yeah. No, my dog is gonna be super disciplined. I don't play that shit. I would discipline the shit on my dog. Yeah, it's wanting needs. Yeah, get a mimosa. Report back. Ego dad. DMT or higher dose. Damn. Knowing myself, I'm the kind of person who, when they dream about doing something, I have to do it because if I don't, it brings me down. That's awesome, bro. Facilitate that. Some people are type A, man. Some people have to get shit done. Some people have to work for 16 hours. Dude, own it, bro. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. That's Bernie. A Koski tattoo. That'd be tight, but nah. My rule with tattoos was always wait 2 years and see if I still wanted it. Most have not held the 2-year test. Yeah, I mean, I've wanted like a sleeve for like a decade now, and I just haven't got one. You know. But me and my husband are electricians, so we got peace sign. Oh, dude, that's a sick ass. Yeah, peace sign. Yeah, that's probably smart blockchain. But that's cool. That you and your husband are both electricians. That's sick, dude. Electricians make some bank. So I had this electrician that used to come to my house, who used to service my apartments. This guy was totally like a Chad, kind of a short, not really short. Maybe it's like 5'9", white dude, big buff ginger white dude. Like I would see him at the gym just working out. He would come and fucking with a little utility belt and just fucking. One time he like I don't know, some sparks were flying, but we had an outlet in here where you would turn it on in this room and then other light would go on in another room. But I'm like, and he's like young guy. I'm like, you can make a lot of money as an electrician doing like house calls, especially if you guys are independent contractors. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, Bernie, here it's probably I don't know who that is. I always thought that I would want a tattoo, but I don't think I will. It stays with you forever. Yeah, yeah. You can get it removed and stuff, but it's a bitch. I'm gonna take a nap and I'm gonna turn the fuck up tonight. I need to go out. Last night I was like, I was literally dying last night. We do new builds, and the one of the biggest for Colorado, and now I'm doing it too. That's fucking awesome. Good for you, blockchain Betty. That's awesome. That's awesome. What would you say? Okay, what would you do then? He found old love letters of his wife cheating on him with a lover, divorced her. Ooh. Did you hear about how story of the 99-year-old man divorcing his 96-year-old wife at 77 years? What would you do then? He found old love letters of his wife cheating on him with a lover, divorced her. Well, that's an interesting position because, I mean, it's heartbreaking after 77 years of marriage to know that your wife was cheating on you at some point, and that's what he found out about, and that's probably not the extent of her cheating. She was probably cheating on him more, right? That's what he probably knows. I mean, so when people say married couples should get divorced over something like that, it's not as simple as getting divorced. Because, but here's the thing about betrayal in a relate, and I just watched a video by Jordan Peterson about this earlier today. But this is so true. When your lover betrays you in a relationship, a divorce, or excuse me, in a marriage, everything you thought you knew about that person, everything that you did with that person, everything from meeting them to having kids to buying stuff, everything you've done is in question now. Was it a lie? Then you have to deal with the fact of, am I the type of person that's a pushover to let that sort of thing happen? Or has a relationship been dead? Did you see the writing on the wall? Those sorts of things destroy people forever sometimes. They'll never be able to trust anybody else, especially if they're, like super, super in love. So if you're 99 years old, I mean, some people say you're going to fucking die tomorrow. Why? But maybe it's the principle. I don't know. But those sorts of things are tough. And you have to understand that breaking up with someone you're married with isn't so easy, especially if you're the person, which is mostly the man, who's the breadwinner. Because the truth is the justice system, or you can say the court system, the family court system, they don't favor men. Women always most certainly get the custody over the kids, right? It's always men paying alimony out the ass, a ridiculous amount. Like you see these football players, the NBA star having to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars every month to like their ex-wife, and it's like, why? Why? Who needs that much money to survive on? The court systems are not okay. They don't help men. That sort of thing. So you have to understand, right? It's not as easy as breaking up with your wife or divorcing your wife, but that is a reason for you to get out of a lot of things scot-free, especially if you can prove it through divorce court and those sorts of things. So it's messy, right? It's messy. It's not as easy as divorcing your wife and leaving her because you have kids and property, and it's crazy. It's crazy, but you'll never be able to trust that person the same way again, no matter what. You'll never be able to, ever, ever. So it's tough. It's tough. Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, a lot of like, here's the thing: divorce attorneys, you know how much those fuckers were quoting me for a fucking consultation? $3,500 just to speak to a motherfucker. I said, I did guys, in my divorce, I did everything myself. I didn't do everything right, but I tried. I tried my best. I printed out the forms. I watched videos. I did everything myself. And it was a bitch. It was heartbreaking. There was tears and sadness because I had to meet up with my fucking wife at the court and shit. It was awkward. But I'd figured everything out because divorce lawyers, they want to drag it out as long as possible. Why? Because it benefits them, right? And then some couples want to stick it to each other, right? There was one point where on stream, I was talking about some shit. My wife came over and ex-wife banging on my door, wanted to talk to me, and she wanted to stick it to me. She wants like, I could take you to court, and she's all this shit. Like she was just coming after me. I'm just like, I had to be like, hey, don't come in my house, fucking coming after me like that. You know what I mean? But our relationship was pretty amicable. Our divorce is pretty amicable. But I know a lot of couples who they go through the ringer because they want to stick it to each other because they hate each other and they want to hurt the person so bad. That's just the justice system. Men know how to most take the easy route, to be a part of the kids. Exactly. Some guys don't want to be a part of their kids' lives, and it's like, we'll have fun paying child support, But that's not always true, Ozim, because I've been around one person in particular that I was very close to, who wanted to be in his son's life, but he had like 49% of custody or something weird like that, and he had to pay a shit ton of child support, even though he was pretty active in his kid's life. So it depends. It depends. I don't really care if it's Bernie or whoever Duquan is. I just don't give a shit, to be honest. See, I've had a lot of betrayal through my life, but I've always just asked myself if I was a stupidity or they're trying to hurt me. The thing is, blockchain Betty, it's like, here's the thing: people are evil. People have skeletons in their closets, weird hangups. People are capable of great evil. It's naive to go into a situation pretending like that's not happening, pretending that person you love isn't capable of fucking you over in the worst way. On the contrary, it's brave and admirable to go into a relationship and just understand that this person is capable of fucking great harm to me. This person can hurt me, right? Shout out to JP, right? This person could wreck my. This person is full of flaws, snakes, and everything. But that's a risk I'm willing to take, right? So, betrayal is part of life, dude. People are gonna hurt you. It's naive to think it's like, oh, happy fun time land. No one's gonna ever fucking hurt me. It's like, no, people are gonna hurt you, but you have to understand that's a possibility, and it's brave to trust, but still move forward, right? Rodney, I had to get a divorce attorney to get back my car back. I already paid off years ago. Cost me something to get my car back. I was yeah, dude. Divorce attorneys are fucking snakes, bro. $3,500 for a fucking consult. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, I could have paid it, but no, I was like, let me go on the internet and find out how to do this shit because I didn't have any kids or property, right? So I don't know how or why he would choose less than 50%. Yeah, I know. I don't know the full story, but it seemed to me he was very active in his son's life. Or like Or like what happened was, um, like it seemed like he was always there, but his ex-wife was trying to stick it to him. Like she didn't want him to get full custody. Maybe she said some things and the court sided with her. The courts don't really side with men too often, guys. The old reason for divorce makes sense. Say this is 1950 or 60, and you're the guy who goes out and makes all the money, and your wife stays at home with the kids, right? The traditional old archetype of a relationship, which is not the same now, obviously. And you up and leave your wife for Stacy, your new hot secretary, because she's 23 years old and she could suck a mean wiener. Well, obviously, there need to be safeguards for your wife because what does she do now if you leave her with Stacy? Like, of course, there needs to be alimony and child support and stuff like that. But today's day and age, it's like if you make slightly less than your man, you know, and you guys break up, why should he have to pay you a shit ton of money? It's like that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Makes no sense. My mom wife told me that my dad poked a hole in the condom, and that's how she had me. Oh my god! And he's in and out of jail. I choose not to see him. Yeah, I feel you, Mr. J-Way. So, Mr. J-Way, maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But my parents met at a party. My dad busted on my mom, and then that's how I came. So, my dad hasn't been in my life. He lives in Washington. He has a fucking wife and two kids, and he doesn't actively try to be in my life. Now, I do understand why he wouldn't want to be with my mother, though, because my mother, I love her, but she's just not there, I think, all the way, you know? And I understand why he wouldn't want to be with my mom, but at the same time, you had a kid. It's like you got to be in his life. But I don't know. It's black dads, man. I know it sounds brutal, but black dads are notorious for not sticking around and taking care of their child. Which is how it is. The black community has a problem. We have a problem, and study after study shows that kids are better with two parents in the household. So, alimony, but not child support. 100%, right? Yeah, divorce attorneys are vampires. And I was like, fuck no, you get $3,500 for a consult. To get the fuck out of here. $3,500. But my ex did threaten me at one point to like drag me through. She's like, yeah, I'm going to get a lawyer and stuff like that. And I was like, I said, okay, go ahead, do it then. If you want to do it, do it. We'll see how that works. Do it. So you want to do it? Go ahead. We'll see what happens. You want to drag this out? Whatever. But I know Austin told me about that ASMR fan. He told me about that. I was like, dude, trip out. Dude, I am sweating right now. I think I have chills. I need to keep my ass inside, but I probably won't. Yeah, Dr. G-Gen's a true player from Nick for real. That's my nigga for real. All right, guys. With that though, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm tired of talking. I want to take a nap. I want to lay down on my couch and just fucking sleep. To be honest. Oh, yeah. Good stretch. All right, fuckers. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me Saturday. This is the biggest stream I think we've ever had for Sim Seminars. I appreciate you guys. 22 concurrent viewers. I think that's our new record. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully I can add a little bit of value to your day and help you out. If you guys have any questions about any specific thing going on in your life, DM me on Twitter. DM me on Twitter. Like I'll keep it anonymous, whatever it is. Maybe you think I'm too young, but hey man, I've done a lot of shit in my life. I know I'm only 32, but I've done a lot of shit, man, and I'm still learning. So I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Bang your wives, bang your girlfriends. Go out and date. Stop beating off. Stop watching porn. Save your nut for those honeys. Talk to you later. Bye.